Yo, what is up, buddy? It's me. It's I. It's thine. Rage Gage 20. We are back with Jonathan Young's 2015 stuffs. We have Danger Zone. It says from Top Gun. Now, I know Danger Zone's in Top Gun, but Kenny Loggins' very Danger Zone 4 Top Gun. Or did they just take the song and be like, yo, it's from here now? I don't know. I've never seen Top Gun. It's on a list of movies I need to watch for Patreon when I get that up. BT dubs. Working on it still. Haven't forgotten about it. I'm actually recording a couple movies today, potentially, if I can get on them and my throat holds up and whatnot. Because I don't think I'm sick anymore, but I got that lingering cough and my throat's still drying up, so apologies for any coughs or whatnot. But working on it, getting a good amount built up so we don't run into the same issues that I run into here on YouTube. So yeah, which is I've been telling you, I've been wanting to record. I really want to record, but this coughing and this throat crap has not gone away for a while now. So sorry, no excuse. I recorded that Evanescence one and it was hard to get through it. I had to cut a few times to just cough my ass off, and that was just not fun. So working on it. I hate being sick. My bad. Anyways, I've heard this song just briefly here and there. It's been on TV shows, commercials, movies. You've probably heard it. Archer references it several times, which is hilarious. And I've listened to the original, but it's been several years. I was going to listen to it again, but I was like, I know Danger Zone, come on. There might be a few key things I might miss, but I want to say, if it's not an 80s song, because it definitely sounds like an 80s song, right? If it's not an 80s song, I would guess 90s. It's got that classic energy to it, that classic sound and whatnot. Good stuff. So let's not waste any more time. Let's see what Johnny Young can do with it. Bring me on down here. John, get in that Danger Zone. Let's see what you can do. I think he's got his classic 80s get up, so I really want to guess this is an 80s song, but I don't. Was Top Gun an 80s movie? I thought it was a 90s movie. I don't know. Maybe it came out 88, 89 or something like that. Who knows? Anyways. Alright, let's go.
Begging you to touch and go. for watching. I'm Jonathan Young, and I'm just gonna be honest. The last time you went to get pancakes or a sandwich, you probably gave the waiter an extra $1 for taking care of your table for an hour. Now, I've spent a lot more than an hour making this video so that you could watch it for free. But unlike that waiter, I don't get a paycheck from my boss. So I would really appreciate it if you check out those buttons on your screen right now or the links in the description. You can download this cover, you can donate $1 on Patreon and get access to special t-shirt giveaways and behind the scenes. Also, I'd love to chat with you guys on your favorite social networks. Also, check out the super cool people that helped me out with this video. And last but not least, here are 2 more Jonathan Young covers that you might enjoy.
Well, I mean, technically, like in the most technical sense, YouTube is kind of your boss, and they do send you a check. So, like, technically you do. But also, like, I mean, depending on the channel, I mean, a lot of channels don't, and maybe at this time he wasn't, like, up there, but was he at, like, 2 mil subscribers? Something like that? Yeah, 2 mil subscribers. Again, this one's got about 800,000. The last one had like 3.3 million. Yeah, you know, getting like a mil view per video with a couple mil subscribers. Those aren't light checks, you know. That's not minimum wage checks. That's not even $3 to $5 over minimum wage. That's some good money. That's some like making like $30-40 an hour kind of checks. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe not at the point when you made this, very possibly not. But like now, that's some dope. That's some motherfucking dope. So like, oh no. Also, I mean, I don't know. We could go into the whole logistics of tipping and stuff like that. And just how tipping culture's gotten kind of fucking insane in the U.S. and how other nations don't tip and how they look at us and be like, well, y'all fucking just throwing money away, aren't you? So, I mean, I don't know. We can get into that all day, but like, let's keep it to the music. Though that was a very good analogy. That was a very interesting perspective to take on that. I've never heard anyone put it quite that way before, so that's kind of cool. That was fun. I'll definitely say right out of the gate, that was fun. I think you got the exact same 2 guys. Yeah, you got the same 2 guys from the last one for the Power Rangers. And I was like, hey, since we're already here, let's do some more. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, the double guitar solos in these last 2 songs have been like, they've been pretty fucking sick. So like, credit where credit's due, that's pretty sick. With that being said, kind of like the, kind of just like the last one, it's interesting. Like, obviously, John's a baritone singer. He said it himself. He made a whole song about it. He made a whole song about baritone singers, and I completely agree with it. Then he later destroyed it. I don't remember. I don't know why. I don't think it was 2014. So I don't know why he deleted it. But that whole All About That Bass cover, that was fucking cool. I like that one. And then he destroyed it. Because, I don't know. But, yeah. I think he tries to prove a point that, you know, the lower range can be as awesome. And I agree with that. Lower range is good. It's powerful. But I don't think every single song is designed for lower range. And it could be just because Kenny Loggins sang the song much more higher up in the upper end of the baritone kind of tenor zone. And maybe it's just because we're used to that. Maybe that's why it felt a little light to me when he kept it all, just like in the Power Rangers one, just kind of kept it all like low. Doesn't have a whole lot of energy to it. And just kind of like, the chorus is pop, but the verses, we always come back to the verses. Like, there were some good harmonies in there. I feel like I could have used those harmonies turned up a lot more, because I feel like they really would have opened up the range of the vocals if you had some like higher ones and some lower harmonies in there, and like you could hear like all of them pretty clearly. Like you could hear them, but like the lead vocals definitely overpowered and outshone them quite a bit, which they usually do over harmonies. That's not abnormal, but in this one specifically, I wish they would kind of tweak those up a little bit, just so we could have got a bigger range on the vocals, because it kind of felt all kind of a little bit almost monotone and just all very low bassy, and it didn't feel to me like it fit what was happening with the instrumentals behind them and whatnot. It's kind of like the wrong singer showed up to the wrong, a different singer showed up to the wrong gig kind of thing. He was singing one way, they were playing a whole another way. It felt a little weird, but at the end there, with those screams and the Rockin' Danger Zone, just like fucking belting that out, that was sick as fuck. Like obviously he probably couldn't sustain that in a healthy way throughout the entirety of the song, sung the whole thing like that, or at least up in that range and whatnot. But like, that's a little bit more up there is what I was looking for. But again, I don't know if that's just because I'm used to the song being sung up in a higher range or not. I'm not sure. But yeah, I felt like the vocals, especially in the verses, were a little lackluster. However, the energy, both from the chorus that he gave in those vocals, plus the guitars and all the instrumentation, like, I feel like saved it. I feel like saved it in the end. In the end, it was a lot of fun. Those guitar solos were like, dog. They were crazy. It was absolutely insane. So that was a lot of fun. I will admit that was quite a bit of fun. Yeah, let's explore it a little bit further here. Let's bring it on back down. You can do it, Throw. I know you can do it. Yeah, I didn't want anything down because like right when it was coming out, I was just like, okay, I kind of see where this is going, and we'll just kind of pick through a few things here and there. But let's see if there's any tasty gems in here that I may have missed originally. So first, a nice little fun, very stringy, very slappy kind of rumble bass coming in here to just a few notes to start us off. That was very interesting. First off, I love I don't remember exactly what it's called. I want to say tearing, but I don't remember if that's I felt like I had another word for it. Maybe tracking or something like that. I don't remember, but anyone who back in the old school 80s, 90s, anyone who dealt with tape, like VHS tape and stuff like that, like those lines are familiar to you, especially when you're forwarding and rewinding stuff. Like, oh yeah, those lines are familiar. So having that kind of throughout the entire video, nice little classic tribute there, like that. Also, the energy and the sound coming from these instruments is just like it's kicking, it's pumping right out the gate, because that's what this kind of song is. This is a pumping song. Like, it needs that energy, it needs that speed, and they did a great job of the instrumentation capturing that. A nice little melodic solo, intro solo from the guitar here. I like this. It sounds like itself, like a vocal line. Just has this nice, beautiful melodicness to it, almost vocalness to it, which is really cool. Now, I was kind of paying attention because the fact that he said that there's no auto-tune, no pitch correction or anything like that, which I mean, I don't know if people were saying like, oh, you probably use this and whatnot, and he was just like pointing at the beginning like, I don't, because like, I don't think Jonathan Young, at least from what I can tell, well, maybe some pitch correction. I don't think he's ever used auto-tune as far as I've been able to pick up. But then again, I'm never really listening for auto-tune. But then again, a lot of the bands I listen to don't use auto-tune, so yeah, there's that. I love this energy between the two here. It's fantastic. What was it? But maybe, I'm sure it's not as perfect as I don't think it's like I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know John's process. I don't know if this is exactly how it would sound. Obviously, without the harmonies, the main line would be exactly as it would sound if John was just singing it, just in a mic, nothing running through the mic, or just even without mic, just a cappella, just purely by himself. Maybe this is exactly how it sounds. Maybe he's never used any kind of aid to help with pitch and tone and anything like that. I don't know. Or maybe he's experimenting with it here. I'm not really 100% sure. However, something about the vocals, I don't know. I don't know if it's a mixing thing. I don't know if it's just maybe how close the harmonies are together. But it just kind of sounds like, instead of like a dynamic multi-ranged, just full-fleshed harmony, just kind of feels like a big block of vocal sound that's coming at you. I don't know if that's what was wanted or desired, but that's just kind of what my ears are saying here. It just kind of sounds like there's not enough, not like there's dynamicism to it, but there's not like a full range of dynamicism. It just kind of feels like it got close and then just melted into a big wad of sound that's just coming at me. But let me listen again. Yeah, it's like some parts like, especially when the notes change, it's like, oh, okay, oh no, we're back. It's interesting, and it just the verses are so short. I don't remember the verses being so short, but like obviously, the chorus is what you know in this song. So let's get to the chorus as fast as we can. Like, I'm not saying that's what John's doing. I think that's just what the original song was intended to do. Is like, yeah, we'll give a few lyrics here to kind of set up some thoughts and ideas, put some theming in your head, but like, we got to get to the chorus. Everyone knows that we're going to the chorus for this song. This is what this song is about, and those songs are often very fun. And definitely what this is about. Obviously, I like the just kind of the open chords that just kind of like there's just sound just kind of hanging in the air as the vocals are going and whatnot. And then they all come back in for the chorus. That's a really cool effect there. I feel like it matches the song pretty well. Middle of attention, begging you to touch and go. I mean, I like the harmonies. I like the sound. I like the intensity which he is singing. It's just something about it just feels like it's kind of locked down in this kind of like just this zone that's like not in the right tone or range for this song. It's just what my ears are saying. It's like, yeah, it's got all the right pieces, but something about it is not just like popping off for me. And I feel like it's the range at which it's being sung. And I'm not even saying it needs to be up in the original range, but I think like just maybe like a few clicks up, like a few intervals up would have been like okay, push some of those harmonies higher up so we get a little bit closer to that range, and then it just kind of being up in the middle to higher baritone range. I feel like would have been like, yeah, this one feels like it's almost like, well, what if a bass singer just sung it all in the lower bass range? It's kind of what I'm feeling. It's not exactly what it is, but that's like what my ears are telling me. So it's just like, I feel like the verses are a little bit lackluster, but not bad. All the right pieces are there. They just didn't fit together for me. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. Like, what really saves the chorus for me is the intensity from the instruments, and the little bit of like almost what sounds like kind of like echo or just verb put on the harmonies and whatnot, so they have this very thick, spacey airiness to them that just sounds like they're just vibrating in the air and whatnot. Really cool. I like that. And the guitars like playing up in that higher range gives us like a taste of that higher range sound. So it's like, okay, this feels right. But yeah, something like there's like one harmony that John has that's like, okay, yeah, that one's good. The everything else just feels like it's really low down and low range, and it's just like it's just not quite it for me. It just feels like it's so close, but it's just not slapping me right. And I feel like it's being kind of saved in a way by the effects on the vocals and the higher range solos and awesome stuff going on with the guitars. The vocals are kind of letting me down in the song. I'm not gonna lie to you. And back into the chorus. His verses to just get him out of the way. Let's get back to this chorus. I love it. There. Now we have some nice, just constant chords coming out here. Again, good energy, good sound coming from the instrumentation. See, that part was a little bit better. It was kind of, again, it wasn't like up where the original was sung, but it wasn't like deep down bass level. Like he kicked it up to the mid or higher range of the baritone range, which then made the harmony go up closer or into the lower tenor range, which then was like, oh yeah, this sounds good. Like, this is exactly that higher range I was talking about that my ears were looking for. Like, I feel like that saved it a little bit, but maybe it's the exact same and there's just something in there. I don't know, but I don't know, that parts in there sounded like that little bridge section there before the solo just sounded like, yes, this feels right. Now these solos, there was I saw some beautiful sweep picking in here, some just awesome little guitar things going on. I don't know what they did, but it sounded fucking cool. I just love the light airiness, the these like keyboard chords or whatever, wherever it was creating the chords in the background, like just beautiful kind of light, like almost like kind of like a little bit of hope, but a little bit of triumphantness to them. Just kind of like also but peaceful, like just great sounds coming out from those chords in the background while the guitar's just soloing over it. Sweet picking the. I love how the vocals cut back in there. Very cool. Yeah, something about those solos. Like obviously the fast shredding, just good stuff. But like even when they're going like really fast, like flying across those frets, it doesn't sound like it's just a bunch of noise. Like everything about it kind of has this kind of lightness to it, some awesome epicness to it. And I think it might be the again the range that's being played in, but just like even the guitar solos, it could be some good mixing and stuff going on here. But they feel like energy and epicness, but like it's soft. It's not too overpowering. It's just like it has just a good speed to it. It's not too much. It's like just overall. Really good guitar solos there. So it's where I'm about to be. Further away, the higher the intensity. I do love that pause there, both musically and visually there. just that pause is just really funny. I love that. Nice, like note for note, da 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 da. That's a really good way to end this out here. First off, that bend release there, that bend I think to a leading tone and release there, da, like that's sick. I love that. I love that little bend there. It's really cool. And just yeah. this final, first off, we have it set up perfectly with a note for note into the big chord, the final note, just big, ah, there it is. And then he plays around with it a little bit with that bend, like that is sick. Embellishments. Wait for it. Let's go. Everything cuts out. Everything cuts out there except for the drums keeping time. Like, that's fucking sick, man. Back in. Awesome solos, nice riffs here. And I really like that higher range. It happened before, I missed it. I caught it the first time, I missed it the second time we went through. I was focused on everything else. But there's these little high, like kind of chimey notes coming in here and there to kind of give me some keyboard vibes. But you listen to this, it sounds like a synthesized version, but maybe not. Tambourine, just a little tss, 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 just like really high, punchy, crisp treble sounds coming in over the top of everything. I think it's a cool addition. I like it. It's very interesting. Yeah, very sharp, very gritty. But you know what? With all the other low stuff, it doesn't feel like it's too painful on the ears. I was trying to tell the first time too. I can't tell if the dun, 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 little accents or the little emphasis that they're putting on the bar. I don't know if those are on the beat or off the beat. I can see them as either. I think those are on the beat, but I'm not 100% positive. But it's really cool. I love that little accent that they add there. The emphasis they put on just one note every now and then with that fast strumming. Really fucking cool. I like that. Alright, we're going to go back here a little bit and just get this outro again. Alright, this riff is sick. I love it. Some fast little strums. Dig-dig-dig with some da-na-na-na-na. Like, Can't tell if that's on the beat or off the beat. Either way, I love it. Yeah, I'd love to see them have fun, but also a nice little ha-ha Jonathan Young laugh on the way out right before the last note. That's nice. That's nice. Love it. Alright, yeah, I mean, it's not the first time. Probably won't be the last time, I don't know, that Jonathan Young's vocals, his vocal choices, not his vocals. His vocals, so do not get me wrong. I'm not saying that they're ever bad. I don't think I've ever heard John sing anything that had been like, oof, Johnny, don't know about that. Those notes though, did you check that? Bad. That singing's horrible. I don't think that's ever happened ever. I'm not talking about his singing itself. Singing sounds great. Love the grit, love the intensity, love that he's going for it. He's committing. Perfect. Love it. Nothing wrong with the singing. It's just those things where it's just like, you know, there's a lot of songs that you can alter and change to different stuff. Like, for example, this one's power metal. Originally it was not power metal, but it works as power metal. Sometimes there's certain songs you try to genre change them. It's just like, I see what you're going for, but this one just doesn't quite feel the same in this genre. It's the same thing with vocal ranges. It's like you can do like bass covers of certain songs. You can, do a reverse, switch it up to a higher range. A completely female song, you do the male cover, completely male song. You do female cover, and there's a lot of them that like it's just like okay, you know, I see what you're going for, but like it's not quite the same. And there's a lot that's just like, oh yeah, dude, this is just as good, if not better. Switching to a different vocal range, different type of vocal cords, singing it with different ranges, different genders, etc. There's a lot of it that works, and there's sometimes it's just like it just doesn't quite work. And don't get me wrong, there are some songs that Jonathan Young takes down into his lower range that's just like, oh yeah, dude, yeah, this is it. I don't feel like this is one of those songs. Just like with Michael Jackson, I feel like that one was just it's such a legendary song in its range that if you're gonna take it down from that range, you gotta slap something else really nice on it to be able to like sell it to our ears. And so just bringing it down to this range and kind of having a harmony up in a higher range, but like you can barely hear it, that's not quite it. For me, it's not quite it. It's close. It's damn fucking close. All the pieces of the puzzle are there. It's missing something just to make it click and just be like, yes, dog, that's it. You know, it's just like so fucking close for me. So with that being said, I like it. It's fun. It's a good cover. Those guitar solos are fucking insane. Like, shouts out to Ricard and Jules. Obviously, you know, family Jules. You know what you're going for, but I'll just call him Jules. Sorry. I saw the 7X, and I was just thinking about 7 times the and my brain just went on a brain train there. Anyways, yeah, shouts out to them. They do an amazing job. Ricard is collabed with John many times. I don't know if these last ones are like the first time, and the ones I'm familiar with are the ones in the future, or if it's been also before in 2014, in early summer 2015. I don't remember, but they always do a great job. Fantastic guitar players, great riffs, great energy, just really good instrumentation. It's just something about the vocal choice in here just rubs me the wrong way, but I feel like the guitaring, the instrumentation helps save it in certain places, and some of John's switch ups and vocal changes, especially near the second half of the song, like brings me back around, brings me back in. That ending though, like 10 out of 10, knock out of the fucking park. That ending though, so fucking good. It's just something about the chorus, or the verses, not the chorus. The verse is just not feeling it. But the nice thing about this song is you get those out the way fucking quick, and then you just move on. So I like it. Good stuff, John. All right, what we got next? Oh yeah, you went. Oh, you mother of fucks. No, I won't do that. Hold on, I'm having problems with my computer. Don't mind me. Okay, we can at least do this. So next we're continuing on, finishing up Evanescence. Get back to Black Skin. God, that's so bright. Continuing Evanescence album, finishing that up. Technically, I learned that there's a deluxe version with 4 extra songs. Right when I thought we was done. So we're gonna continue working on this. So Evanescence next 2 songs, the last one on the album, and then the first one from the deluxe album editions is next, and then we're coming back for Jonathan Young, 1985, Bowling for Soup. I think I've technically heard that cover from them before. I think he has Travis on there with them. Don't remember. But I don't think he's screaming. He might be screaming. Don't remember. But like I was like 5+ years ago, and I was working out, and I was like maybe half paying attention, half at best paying attention. So like I'm gonna listen to it again anyways. Thank you all for joining me here today. John, thank you for the music. Always appreciate it. See y'all next time.